Stronger.
Hey, did Jay-Z do this? Did Jay-Z commit this heinous act? Is the jig really up? Do y'all believe the accusations of SA against him? Especially with his relationship with the Diddler? Do we really believe this? We have famed lawyer Tony Buzbee right out of Houston who's on the case. I mean, he is like the Benjamin Crump for SA victims. I mean, we see what he did with Deshaun Watson. We see that. And then we see what's going on with Diddy. Now Jay-Z is involved. How do we really feel about this? What do we think? Y'all need to get into the comments, ask questions, let's dialogue. That's what we're here to do. Oh man, Jay-Z is my favorite rapper. He is my favorite rapper of all time. He is my GOAT. Y'all hear me talk about Drake a lot, but I always say that Jay-Z is my GOAT. I don't deitize him. If he indeed did something wrong, then I think he should pay for his crime. I think he should, be punished for this. No different than Diddy. Diddy is an awesome producer. He has made some amazing music. But if he indeed did this, then I think that he should also pay for his crimes. He should pay his debt. Is this a situation where we are seeing the roosters come home to crow, as they say, or whatever you say? The roosters coming home to do whatever they do. Y'all know what I mean. You've heard the saying. Um, I don't know. I think this is odd. I will say this. Jay-Z came out in a statement. We ain't never seen him speak out. We ain't never seen him just come out and say, hey, hold on, lawyer. I got this. Let me go ahead and put out what I feel. Let me go ahead and let the public know that I believe that this man, Tony Buzbee, is an ambulance chaser, which is unique. Hey, let me tell you something. That man pen game is cold. I know that Jay-Z penned that whole entire speech. That all that verbiage came from Jay-Z because he mean with the pen and he wrote it. Called a man an ambulance chaser. Ain't that something? Right here. That is an amazing response from Jay, and also we get some sincerity for him. I definitely feel like in his response is sincere. He's speaking of how he has to talk to his daughter, who's at the age where her friends know exactly what's going on and they want to know what's going on with her father. So what do we make of this? What opinions can we really have? I'll say this. I'm always going to have an issue with the retroactive complaint. The retro speculation of what happened in the past. I mean, this was over 20 years ago. This was a long time ago. We're in 2024, we're going into 2025, and we saying that this happened in the year 2000. How do you gather up enough evidence to even say that this actually happened? Am I surprised that Hollywood has connectivity and engagement in unlawful acts with people underage? No, it has been happening a long time. We look at Shirley Temple. We look at Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore was at parties, adult parties, at the age of 9. She went to rehab at the age of like 12 or 13. She was a part of the Just Say No drug campaign. That is ridiculous. So we do know that this happens. There's been some satellite allegations around Jay-Z when it comes to Foxy Brown. We look at Beyonce being a little young when they got together. And so it isn't far-fetched to have the mind go towards a place where we think that he could have absolutely been a part of something so egregious. I just don't know if I believe it. I definitely believe it's a money grab out there. Tony Buzbee is known for this. I will say this about Tony Buzbee. I hadn't really heard much about him outside of him running for mayor. He ran for mayor here in the city of Houston. And of course, he's a lawyer and he's gotten on the case for victims that have been involved in SA, that they have had some egregious acts against them. And he has been representing him. He has been representing them. I really hadn't really heard anything wild about Tony Buzbee. I do not believe that he is a scary man. I believe that he is very much so up for the fight, and he is serious about collecting on these cases. It said that he has over 1,000. He is representing over 1,000 victims. The man has a website where you could just sign up, come and tell your case or state your case, and then he will step in and represent you. Do we think that Tony Buzbee is really an ambulance chaser? Do we think he's foolish enough to get inside of a case that he may not even win, and he's just chasing for money? I don't know. I'm not sure, but I will say this. Jay-Z responded. Jay-Z responded himself. Um, we talked about this on the Greatest American Alive podcast. I'm gonna put it into the community, so you need to go to the community and check out the episode. But he's very much so cooked. I believe that. I believe that when you put those allegations, now do y'all see why Drake wanted to file a lawsuit against Kendrick? Do y'all understand why this works? Because how this works? Because when you have those type of allegations surrounding your brand, it can hurt you. I mean, as of right now, Jay-Z is facing backlash just off allegations, and he could be losing deals. This could very well hurt his brand. So what do you think he intends to do? He is going to file a countersuit. He very much so will do that. He's going to file some sort of defamation lawsuit because what he said is, if I am guilty, file a criminal complaint. Not just a civil one. If I'm guilty of something like this, you need to file a criminal complaint and I should be put away. So he's going to file a countersuit. In today's world, it is very easy to take someone's word for it, especially when we're talking about women and children. It is very easy to say, yes, what they're saying is very accurate and it most certainly happened. So people will take it at face value. I think we have an issue right now. I think we have two issues at work. I think that we live in a world where everything can be fact checked. I think not only do we live in a world where everything can be fact checked and validated, we're seeing truths that we've never seen before. I think we also have this issue of allegations being able to take someone down. I do believe that. I don't believe or agree at any point that there should be any underage women at a party. I also want to say this too, that it is not up to the celebrity, it is not the responsibility of the celebrity's party to keep these children safe. The first responsibility is the parents. Where are they? Where are the parents when this happened? Where are all the satellite people before they even get to these parties and events? How are they acting? That's why it all looks like a money grab. That's why it's so easy for people to jump on the side of Jay-Z and say, hey, where were the people that should have stopped this and said no? And we don't talk about that. I don't think this is the last that you see of this. I think that this very much so continues. I think you're going to see quite a few more cases come out. Is it plausible? Is it plausible that Jay-Z could have been a part of this? Most certainly. I think we need to wake up and understand that these people are rich and powerful. This is not far fetched in Hollywood. This is not far fetched in the music industry. You've seen all the YouTube videos and rabbit holes where people say, you've got the Illuminati and all these weird stuff, all these weird things going on at parties. And I just think now you're just starting to see it. It's coming to life. I think it's very plausible that he could have been a part of this. When you look at Diddy and everything surrounding him, who came out and vehemently denied that he was a part of all the accusations, these alleged activities he took part in, only for us to find this video of him and Cassie. And then you know what? His whole credibility is shot and he's being denied bail right now. He is detained because of the accusations against him. So it's very plausible. I don't think it's just Jay-Z. I think there are other people that you're going to hear about very soon that will be accused of being at these parties. This stuff happens, man. When you have money, when you have power, when you have fame, you're gonna have everything that follows it and everything that loves it. Everybody that loves these things will be around, and you're gonna have evil. This is very evil. Man, we are in a battle of our lifetime. We are watching it right play out right in front of our face. This is a spiritual battle. I definitely believe that good and evil. That's exactly what we're seeing. We're seeing good and evil play out. You know, it says in the wise scriptures in the word of God, it says that all of the things in darkness will come to light. And I think that we're finally seeing it. A lesson to take away here is stop deitizing people. Stop putting people on a pedestal as though they're God, as though they're untouchable, as though they are just out of this world divine. And that's not the case. We are all human. We all fall short. We all come close to temptation and participate in things. And that's what you're learning. I think you're learning in this day and age that nobody's perfect and everybody is human. And we see it. And I'm talking about from the very top all the way to the bottom. You look now and even in our government, this talk of the deep state. You've never heard this conversation of the deep state so much in the elite and the fall of it, and you're seeing it. It's playing out right there in front of your very eyes. You look at all these artists that we feel like have had this elite fame and power. What's happening to them? They're just going all the way down. This started with Cat Williams. It very much so seemed that this started with Cat Williams. At the beginning of the year, he said, hey, this is the year everybody's going to get it. All the truth's going to be told. And we're very much seeing that play out in front of our very own eyes right now. It's also very dangerous because of the thing in which you're watching this on right now, whether it be a phone, a television, a computer. It is closely hinged right on you. You are getting information in real time, very fast, very quick. Mass communication is happening, and with almost little to no fact check, although fact checks come very soon. They come out very quick, but once that initial word goes out, it's very hard to take it back. And you can take brands that have been built for so long can crumble in a matter of nanoseconds just based off of the information you receive. What you need to be taken away from this is you need to walk accordingly. You need to be righteous. You need to have a lifestyle that's aligned with truth, because if it's not, it's going to unravel, and we're watching that. Ain't nobody above the law, baby. Everybody's going to pay. Nobody gets away with anything, and you're finding that out right here. This is very disturbing. First off, let me say I, in no shape, form, or fashion, support SA, underage activity, dealing with such things. It is heinous, it is horrendous. And if anyone, it does not matter who it is, whether it's some preacher, some rapper, some actor, whatever the case may be, they should definitely pay for their crimes. A lot of times it's going to be financially, it will not be criminal, but it's ridiculous. We have a perverse nation. I've told you several times here that we are on fire. In fact, I think I'm going to pin that in the comments, the episode where I talk about the world being on fire, and we're just watching it. This is a prophetic show, so you need to go through all the episodes. I'm sure you're going to find all the prophecy aligned things that I've talked about on this channel. You just need to go through and get all in it. In fact, before we even go any further, I want you to like. I want you to like this. I want you to hit that bell button. Go ahead, hit the bell button, subscribe so we can stay in tune with each other. Because remember, I'm the king of controversial conversations. I'm the king of uncomfortable conversations. And this is where we come to have those conversations. This is more reporting right now, though, because we really don't have any type of information. We don't know what's happening with Jay-Z. We don't know what's happening with Diddy per se either, because it's all alleged. We just don't know. But This is the time of revelation, and we're just seeing so many details of everyone's life unfold before everybody. It is the wildest thing that we've ever witnessed because we have just such amazing connectivity with one another. Perversion. Where is perversion leading to? Where is it taking us down with our community? Where is it taking our society? I think that you are seeing a society begin to say, we don't want that here. We don't want filth here. And anything attached to it, we want to see it down. We want to see it eliminated. Whether it is entertainment, whether it's religion, whether it's politics, we want to see that removed from our society. We want to see things become more conservative again. That's just how it is. In fact, I'm going to do a live. I want you guys to go check that live out. It's going to have the same thumbnail. I've attached it. I'm going to get some conversation and I'm going to have more details. So I want y'all to stay tuned. Don't go away. Y'all need to go check that out.